The Arcturian Group. March 23, 2013. We of the Arcturian Group welcome all who choose to read these messages. We come today with news of great excitement as we see change rapidly falling into place for a new world order. It is time for the light to manifest in more ways than you have anticipated, which you have worked hard to bring about. Be ready to see change within all systems of your world, for the energy is rapidly reaching a level in which change can manifest. Do not sit and wait, but go about your daily chores knowing in your hearts that all is proceeding according to plan. Try not to imagine or anticipate specific changes, for that interferes with the natural unfolding of events according to the energies in place and is based on personal concepts of how things need to appear. Rest, knowing within your hearts that the Divine Eye knows how and where to manifest, and you do not have to tell it what to do or how to do it. Your job is to know the truth and trust it. We wish to speak today of these energies of change and how they will affect those of Earth. You will see a change of attitude in many with regard to certain ideas they were previously very adamant against. You will see businesses become more people-centered in an energy of serving rather than taking. You will begin to see the youth speak of more advanced ideas of living and being, and those of the older generations actually listening instead of telling them that they are too young to know the world yet. Many of these young ones are very evolved souls here to help with the shifting energies. They are having a problem understanding why so many in positions of power continue to live, believe, and force on others that which is obsolete, outdated, and very unevolved. It is always fear that holds one in old three-dimensional energy, fear often imagined of how change will affect them personally. Fear often manifests as a lashing out toward any new idea that could serve the many but may disrupt an individual's personal comfort zone. It is the fear that changing tried and true beliefs that served in the past will result in some aspect of lack and limitation for them personally, duality and separation. They do not yet realize that they too are included in the higher energies of light manifesting as better ways of living. The fearful ones erroneously believe that anything that does not fit into their personal, present belief system must be incorrect. You often see this happen with organized religious groups when urged to adopt new and different ways of thinking about certain issues. Change would be to admit that the teachings up to this point may have been incorrect. The egos of most structured religions will not allow admitting that they may have been incorrect. You are seeing it daily with politicians, many of whom resist change of any sort because it would rock the foundation they are building for their re-election, not because change would be good for the people they have been elected to serve. Expect change, dear ones, for you are bringing in a new world order through the enlightenment of your consciousness. A consciousness of truth will manifest as higher and better ways of being, doing, and living. Change. You are going to see change taking place in your healthcare systems, in your religions, and in your schools as more and more individuals awaken to the realization of oneness. Your job is not to resist as ideas of change are presented, for these are the proofs of a new world consciousness and manifestation. We are not saying that every new idea that appears is for you to embrace, for as always, you must use your intuition. We are saying that it is time to be open and not rigidly stuck in what has worked in the past. You see, dear ones, you are doing it. You are bringing the new world order. It is why you chose to be on Earth at this powerful time. It is what you have been asking for, working towards, and hoping would happen. The lesson is to let go of every concept, belief, or teaching that resonates with old and finished energy, no matter how comfortable it may be to stay in your uncomfortableness. Understand that many, out of a fear of anything new or different, choose to stay exactly where they are, no matter how difficult or painful that place may be. Fear is based in the acceptance of false concepts and beliefs taught and accepted over centuries of many lifetimes. Superstitions became accepted as truth, and false teachings given to the uneducated masses became the law of the land. Beliefs regarding God, marriage, disease, and even a devil etc. became universal except for those evolved enough to recognize their impersonal unreality. Mankind is now evolved enough to relegate much of this nonsense to the trash bin, much as when it was believed that if you sat in a breeze, you would get sick. Now you laugh at this idea because you have evolved beyond it. Many of these obsolete concepts and beliefs are still held on to because they were true in the past. They manifested because of a universal belief in them. You see, you are creators. When you are in confusion and question about something, take time to be alone, even if it is to run into a bathroom. Go within and ask yourself how this thing resonates with what you know to be truth. Does it resonate, or does it feel old and finished? You will feel the energy. Trust that you are being guided at all times, and your intuition is an important tool. Many will be pleasantly surprised to discover that the sky does not fall down when letting go of an old die-hard belief system. Because of the powerful energy shift taking place at this time, you chose to release in this lifetime anything holding you back in order to ascend. Thusly, many of you are finding that opportunities to do so are appearing one after another. This can be difficult, and you may question if you have lost your way. No, you are right where you are supposed to be, and doing a fine job of it. Confront each experience by fearlessly looking at it, examine it, feel its energy even if unpleasant, and ask yourself, what did I learn from this experience? Then, knowing that you need not carry it around with you any longer, choose to release it while giving thanks for the lesson learned, because every experience, no matter how humanly unpleasant, contains the gift of a spiritual lesson. Do this with everything that may still cause you to go into fear. Do this with no judgment or sense of failure, but in the knowing that it is through experiences that one evolves. Remind yourself that you chose and are now spiritually ready to clear in this lifetime all those dense experiences you have been carrying physically, emotionally, and mentally from lifetime to lifetime. Never forget that you are divine beings having human experiences in order to learn, evolve, and remember. The divine reality within you knows what it is doing and how to do it. Human beings do not have to tell it what to do. Pondering this statement alone will dissolve much fear. Get out of the mind, center in your heart, and live in the now moment, holding unconditional love for all. We are the Arcturian group. Channeled by Marilyn Raffaele. www.onenessofall.com